Hello there, this is DBT and this is Art of Runes. And alright, let's continue playing some more Asphalt 8. And today, we're gonna be having a look at the newly started Trick or Treat event. With all of its bells and whistles, the rewards and whatnot. We're also gonna have a look at the TLE part of the event, which is the time-limited event in which you can do the whole thing of picking the pumpkins and whatnot. We're gonna have a look at the recharge event, which also started today. And finally, DBT may or may not be getting his car hunt card today. Ooh. Before I jump into any of that, you know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I mean it when I ask you to do this because it helps the channel to continue growing, and that keeps me going to keep making these videos for you. But alright, so Trick or Treat. Well, first of all, this is the splash screen that I was greeted with when I opened the game today. I actually like this illustration quite a bit. You can see, brace yourself for the most thrilling Halloween ever, Trick or Treat. No matter what you pick, spooky surprises and exclusive rewards await if you dare. I actually like this artwork quite a bit. If it didn't have the text, actually, I should ask Gameloft if they can provide us with this, because I think it would make for a really cool wallpaper. But anyway, so yeah, that is what I get when I open the game. And once the whole thing loaded, I have this thing over here. Let's ignore the recharge for now. Let's focus on the Trick or Treat. Now, it's a lot to take in at first glance, but let's separate it into little pieces. This, it's like a sort of a loot box type of situation in which you can get a randomized reward from a pool of rewards found in here. Over here in this section is the rewards that you can select manually if you have enough pumpkins to purchase it. Over here we got the amount of pumpkins that you have, how to acquire at least a free one over here or some free ones. Over here we got just general information about it. I suppose it's for the time limited event itself. And finally up here, how to acquire more pumpkins. Now, the first thing that I want to look is at the rewards that you can pick. However, a bunch of this shows as master keys because I already own this car. So let me switch to my beginner account so that you can actually see the cars that are showing over there. Beginner account engaged. All right, so these are the rewards that you would get or that you can get. Now we have over here the, what is this called? The King Rat outfit, which I actually kind of like. I'm not gonna lie, for a while I saw this and I thought it was a trunk and is that an elephant? But no, of course it has it. I mean, you could say, yeah, obviously you see the whiskers, but to me this looked like maybe an elephant holding some sticks or something. I don't know, whatever. That's one of the rewards you can get. But if we have a look at the cars, we have the MP431 Class S car. A bit of a peculiar one because it's an F1 car, so it looks absolutely fantastic. But it is a tricky one. It has horrendous nitro, but the handling, it's bunkers. Well, no, actually, it's pretty good. I wouldn't say necessarily bunkers. I don't know. People swear that it's a fantastic car for Gauntlet. I really don't know because I don't play enough Gauntlet. Now, more importantly, very rare, very premium, we have the Porsche 911 GT3 RS Year of the Rabbit Edition. Now, this was obviously for the Chinese New Year of a couple years ago, and this thing normally sells for like $40 or something like that, so it's crazy. You can get it over here for this amount of pumpkins. We're gonna talk about the amounts later, don't worry about it. Then we also have the, what is this, the W12? Yeah, the Volkswagen W12 Class B car, 1681. I don't know if it's a good or a bad car, who knows? We also have this one over here, the Aston Martin Vantage 2018 Class C car, which I actually don't own in my main account, so I'm interested to getting this. And over here we got, oh boy, this is a funny one. It's the It'll Design Da Vinci Class D car and whatever. Now, why do I say it's a funny one? Because when this event started, reportedly, I don't know, I wasn't playing the game at the moment, so I didn't actually get to see it with my own eyes. But apparently, instead of showing this car, over here you have the Apollo Intensa Emozione for this price, which is very cheap for a price in the context of this entire event. So a bunch of people were able to snatch the Apollo Intensa Emozione for a really cheap price. Congrats, I'm glad you got it. Beautiful car, by the way, so hey, completely worth it. But now it has been fixed, so now you get the It'll Design Da Vinci. Further, we have over here the decal for the Bugatti La Voiture Noire. What's funny about this is that, oh, now it shows. Earlier when I checked, it wasn't showing, but yeah, there we go. You can get this. And I'm actually kind of interested on getting it because I dislike how solid the color. Oh, I hadn't looked at the cat up there. That's nice. The dark color of this car is. At least with this, you can add a little bit of flair to it. So I'll be definitely interested on acquiring that one. We got a same thing, a decal for the Pagani Huayra BC, Halloween-esque. Now remember, you can normally buy this, but for 200 vouchers, which is a bunch of IRL money, so keep that in mind. We also have some other decals for the W12, just in case you want to see them. There is, which one is it? Oh god, I don't know. Is it this one? Oh yeah, probably, right? I think that was the one. Okay. And we also have this other decal in case you really want it. I don't know. Maybe you're into it. I don't know. And then over here we got a bunch of parts that you can purchase. You can also buy tokens and fusion coins. Now, how much is this worth it? I really don't know because I haven't done the calculations like, ooh, let's see. If you spend this many and you get this much, that means that in theory, each one of these, now I have no idea. What I find funny is the fact that if you notice, the prices for the rare parts are actually cheaper than the price for the common parts. I don't get this. This might be backwards, or maybe this is on purpose. I have no clue, but there it is. So yeah, that's what it is. So that is a general overview of the rewards that you can get in the ones that you can choose. Now, coming back to my main account, you can tell easily by the, by the resources, but coming back to the main account. Now, let's have a look at this thing, which is the loot box or lucky box or whatever you want to call it. Where did I find this information? Was it clicking here? Yes, there it is. Okay. So Halloween lucky box. Now, I can't go through every single reward because it's a ton, but you can get cars, you can see, and by the way, it straight up discloses what are the chances to get the cars, and if you already own the car, what you get instead. So for example, the W Motors Fender Super Sport, very low chance of acquiring it, but if you acquire it and you already had it, you get 1.2 million, well, 1,250,000 fusion coins. We got the Cento Dieci, we got the Arash, which is, you know, I recently made a short on this Arash, so if you want to check it. We got the Muscular Land Shark, Ășlani Dracuma. Then for Class A, all of those were Class A's, by the way. Well, it says right there, right? Ferrari FX Evoluciones, Savage Rivali. I know that's not how you pronounce it, but that's how I pronounce it. The Lotus Sevilla, Aston Martin V12 Speedster. That's Class B, yeah. Jag XJ220S, the Sin R1, Porsche Taycan, the Suzuki Hayabusa, TVS Apache, Ducati Monster, which I would like to get. I don't think I own this one, so hey. And then you can also get some direct upgrades. But for example, you can see it's 5 direct upgrades with a chance of 0.4%, or you can get 2 at a slightly higher, or you can get 1 at higher percent. Now, this is why I said you may want to have a look. I'm just gonna scroll through this so that you can see it. But it's a ton of rewards over here. And the chances are very small in all of them because the pool of rewards is huge. So I would say don't jump into this thinking that you're really gonna get lucky and get one of the best rewards and get the cars and whatnot. The chances are ridiculously low, insanely low. Now, if you want to do it, then go ahead. I'm not saying that you shouldn't. But then again, it does seem that these boxes are relatively cheap in terms of the Punmpkins. So, Jesus Christ, you see what I was saying about all of the rewards? There's a ton of rewards. Again, you can look at this list yourself, but I'm just browsing it over here in case you're curious about it. Going further, a bunch of parts, and eventually you even get to some fusion coins. 5,000 fusion coins, that's not a lot. 50,000, 120, 150, whoa! Look at that! This is actually neat. The lower the fusion coins, the lower the chance it is. So you're much more likely to get 150,000 than to get 5,000. Literally 4 times as likely to get this than the other one, which is nice. I appreciate that, game. Same thing for the tokens. Well, 10 tokens with 1%. No, this one is actually... Okay, whatever. Excuse me. Credits. And did I skip the boosters? There's, I think, some boosters as well. So, a million rewards over there that you can get. All of them, for the most part, not super interesting. The best ones are obviously the rarest. But like I said, these things aren't necessarily super expensive when you compare it with the prices of rewards that you can pick. Let's say if I want to buy a car, the Class D one is going to cost me 260, while with that same amount, I could buy a bunch of these. Now, I don't know if this price go increasing. I would imagine it does. In fact, we're going to test that, but not just yet. We're still looking at all of the parts of this event. We have over here also the milestone part of this thing, which is to say that the more of these boxes that you buy, you eventually get to some milestones, and here are the rewards. If you get 1 box, you're going to get a reward of, what is this? 2 5-minute extra tanks. So that's not obviously super interesting, not a lot. Then we got the same thing for Nitro Starters. Once you get to 4 boxes, then we got some more boosters, some parts, credits, some wild cards, a couple of direct upgrades, 1 million fusion coins after 90 boxes. Jesus Christ. 125, you get some direct upgrades over here. 120 vouchers. Now, this is the part that is interesting because I don't know just yet how likely you are to be able to get 180 boxes. Seems a bit unlikely to me, but I don't know yet. But if you are able to, you get 120 vouchers, which is a premium only currency. So there's that. And at the very end, at 250, you can get 8 Class S direct upgrades. Now, once again, how likely are you gonna be able to get 250 boxes? I really don't know. Again, the prices are a little bit weird and haven't explored the whole thing just yet. And speaking of that, let's have a look at this thing. Now you can see that I already have 7 pumpkins, and that is because I did the TLE once. And then in it, I was able to get one single pumpkin of the good ones, and then I watched an ad that gave me 6. Just with one ad, it gave me 6 more. So that's why I have 7. Now, over here, I have a free claim of this, and it's 4. So unlike the cake hunts where it was just 1 cake at a time, over here, it's a higher amount. Oh, look at that. I can watch an ad for 6 additional ones. Let me do just that. 1 ad later. And there we go. I got my 6. So you can probably watch a few ads to get additional pumpkins over here, 6 at a time. Now, I think in the cake hunt, you could watch 3 ads. So if it's the same case, right? You know what? I guess we're gonna have to find out. That's another ad watched, and so that makes it 2. All right, let's go for the 3rd one. Ad number 3 is being watched, and yeah, that was 3 ads that it allowed me to watch. By the way, remember that I'm doing this on Windows. This is the Windows version of the game, so even in Windows, you do have the opportunity to watch these ads to get what was that? 18 additional pumpkins over here. All right, so that at least now we know. Now, the part that I'm curious to have a look at is over here in the more pumpkins, because over here, you can actually buy for money and whatnot. You can see all of this stuff. But what interests me is this right here. For 2,000 multiplayer coins, you can get 900 of these things. Now, 900 sounds like a lot, and when you compare it to the fact that I just got 18 from watching 3 ads, well, this is a ton more. But once again, let's keep in context, or keep in mind the context in which these are being used. Still, since I have a lot of this currency, you can barely see, but I have 187,000. I'm gonna go for it. I don't know if you can buy this only, well, you can buy twice this thing, but I don't know if that's for the duration. Oh, wait a second. Oh, yeah, okay. I was gonna say, I don't know if this is for the duration of the event or if I'm gonna be able to buy again. And it seems that in 3 days, basically, I'm gonna be able to buy them again. So that's kind of neat. So now I have 1,800 pumpkins. Now, I hope that you guys have saved your multiplayer coins a little bit, because with this, with 1,800 pumpkins, you can already buy almost the Class S car, which again is the McLaren, the MP4 31, or you can already buy. Honestly, right away, I'm gonna tell you, buy the Porsche 911 GT3 RS Year of the Rabbit Edition, the car that is over here. Why? Because that car, it's rare, very rare, it was very premium, very rarely comes on sale for tokens, and it's a king of Class A. Now, I'm not one to advocate for buying kings and spamming kings, but this is a fantastic opportunity to get it, so go ahead and snatch it. I would say even prioritize it even more than the classes. I know that classes sounds like, oh, I should go for it. But the reality is that that car is not going to be hyper useful for a lot of people because of the horrible nitro that it has and whatnot. Once again, I understand that it is allegedly a really good gauntlet car, and even in multiplayer, someone that knows how to use it will still be able to get a good result. But this thing, absolutely worth it. The other cars are alright, but I would say absolutely prioritize it. So if you had at least 4,000 of these coins, you were able to get 1,800 of these things, and you can straight up buy it. Now, keep in mind that these rewards apparently are gonna be changing. You can see that it says updates in basically 5 days since, you know, this thing started. So there's gonna be a total, it seems, of 3 sets of rewards. This is the first set of rewards. Now, what's gonna be on the other ones, we don't know. If we go like it happened with the cake hunt, the best rewards were actually in the very first iteration of the rewards. But then again, that was because it was the anniversary. By the time it was the 4th and last iteration or set of rewards, they weren't as good. But over here, I would imagine, and this is a guess, I don't know for sure, but I would imagine that the closer we get to the actual Halloween day, maybe the rewards get better. I really don't know, but there it is. Just wanted to let you know this whole thing. Once again, if you want to buy it with some money, there you go. Honestly, I can tell you exactly how much this is supposed to be because the prices kind of changed for me recently. I'll explain what happened there. But anyway, let's have a look at the event itself, which is, yeah, there we go. In events, you're gonna find the trick or treat. I wish this illustration was different, was better, but hey, kind of cool that you can apparently, wait, why did it show the Ox outfit if you cannot get it? Or maybe you can? Okay, hold on. Yeah. Okay, in my beginner account, I do see it. Obviously, because over here I don't own it, in the other one I do. All right, so if you get into 3% of this event, you can get the Ox outfit, which absolutely looks fantastic. And in my case, in my main account, since I already have it, I can get one direct upgrade for Class A. Hey, that's 150,000 fusion coins, so that's something. The other rewards, well, excuse me, you can see some parts and whatnot. You can have 266,666 fusion coins. Honestly, they should have just made this another 666,000 with 666 fusion coins. That would have been kind of dope. But why 26 though? I mean, if it's not meant to be 666, you know.
The number of the beast.
Then I don't know what the purpose was. But anyway, whatever. So, those are the rewards that you can get over here. But obviously, oh, hello, exact position. Oh, yeah, look at, yeah, okay, it is indeed that, the 666. You can get an additional reward over here. But anyway, so, the important part is what is this event about? I'm actually gonna swap card to something not as fast. Because I wanna, yeah, sure, let's drive that thing. It is scary how, yeah, let's jump into it. See, this is what I don't like. I cannot select the car and go back to the other screen. I have to go straight into start race, but okay, whatever. Here is the information that they give you about it. Mystic Pumpkin mode. Watch for the mysterious pumpkins along the track. Their true color will be revealed as you approach them. This is something that I was not expecting, and it makes it very interesting. First, we have the good pumpkins, the pink ones. These pumpkins are the best. Try to collect as many as possible. Then we have the neutral pumpkins. These are harmless, reserved, no purpose, which can be a bit annoying at times. You'll see why. And finally, we have the aggressive pumpkins. We advise you to avoid this. They are dangerous and tend to launch themselves at anyone who gets too close. I love that little mechanic because they are not static. Once you get close enough, they actually go and try to get you. But here we go. So, first things first, I love Night Transylvania. I absolutely love this version of the track. Never get tired of seeing it. I love it. This track obviously normally is daytime. Over here it's nighttime and it looks fantastic. All right, so let's look for some pumpkins. Now I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna actually let the AI go by. I hope they don't crash on me, onto me. You can see over here one of the pumpkins, and you can. Oh God, hold on. Let me get into a good. Oh wow, you can see them up above as well. You can see how it changes color when I get close, and it's a normal one. And that's what they do. They just have this overlay in front of you to mess up with your view a little bit, but that's fine. Then we got, this is, again, neutral. That's a good one. Then we got a neutral one. Wow, I'm not finding the bad ones. I want to see a bad one so that you can see what they do. I love it. That's, oh, there it was, but it, okay. So what happened there, you couldn't see it very well, is that once you get close enough to the thing, it changes into the green color, and then they basically rocket themselves towards you. But in that particular case, it was harmless because it aimed at me when I was still midair. So by the time I landed, it was already going a bit too high, so that's why it didn't hit me. But let's see, over here we got a good one. We got a, that's a bad one, and there we go. So it launches in a straight line. They're not particularly fast. Oh, you see? It tried again. And by the way, yes, I'm going on this side to pick the other one as well. I don't know if you have a time limit on this event. Oh, there's 3 on that side. Okay, never mind. I'm going for that one. There's 3 in a row over there. This gotta be worth it. And generally speaking, because the objective over here particularly is to get the pumpkins. I don't care to get a terrible time. I'm just gonna keep going, and let's see what we get. That is a neutral one. Ooh, there's the bad one. You saw how it launched itself towards me. And we got another neutral. So as you can see, oh, I missed it. It's fine. You don't really need to pick those up. You can see that the good pumpkins are not exactly common. Woo! See how they launch themselves at you? I love it. I really legit like this idea. I find it very fun. The normal pumpkins are actually not that common. I mean, the good pumpkins. So that is something that you gotta keep in mind. Honestly, this event, as fun as it is, I wish that you would get more pumpkins from it. Because you saw all of those 3 were bad ones. That's another bad. I wish that the payout of the pumpkins was better, because I think this is an amazingly fun concept for the event. I actually like it quite a bit. But the fact that from that entire lap, I got... Hold on, it'll tell me. I got 2 pumpkins when the prices that we're talking about, it's in the dozens, in the hundreds, if not thousands of pumpkins. How many times am I gonna have to do this in order to get a decent amount? This is not a grindable event, and I think that is the downfall of this event. Now, you can watch an ad and get an additional 6, so let me do that. All right, advertisement watched, and there it is. There are my additional pumpkins. So like I said, This is absolutely a very fun idea for an event. I actually think this is fantastic in the sense that we haven't gotten a new game mode, and this is not exactly a full-on new game mode, but in a way it is, you know? It adds an additional layer of entertainment to the race. It's not really about, oh, can I get super fast though? Or can I finish super fast? Which is, at the end of the day, how you get to the best rewards of the percentages and your position, right? But over here, it's like, oh yeah, let's find some pumpkins and hope to get some good ones. Let's avoid the bad ones. I really like this whole concept. I really, really, really do. I just find it really unfortunate. Oh, that was a good one. There we go. I'm gonna go on the left side. I haven't gone there. I just find it very unfortunate that as fun as this is, the payout of the pumpkins is so little that there's very, very little reason for players to be playing this a bunch. Like, how many races will I have to do? Ooh, damn it, couldn't dodge it. How many races does a player need to do in order to get a good amount of pumpkins? It's just, Jesus Christ, not doable. So that is indeed the problem that I have with it. Though, once again, I'll take any opportunity that I get to play here in night mode Transylvania. No, wait, that was a good one. Night mode Transylvania. Jesus. I'll take any opportunity to drive over here because I think it looks fantastic. And that actually reminds me of a video that I've been meaning to do for a long time now, which is the alternate versions of the tracks in the game. What? If you wanna, some ideas obviously as to how I would like for Game Love to do some variations of the track, and like this, changing the color or rather the time of day can make such a huge difference because this is a track that we know perfectly, right? And it's not that this color changes how the map plays, but it looks pretty cool. And if there was alternate routes, oh, this would be super cool. We would have, night Transylvania, we have morning Transylvania, we got evening Transylvania, that type of thing, right? So I don't know, I think it's really cool. Let me know if you're interested in me making a video talking about this topic a little bit more thoroughly. Ah, Jesus Christ. But yeah, once again, I just find it a little bit sad that, was there a good one? Nope. That the payout is not better. I hope that GameLoft does improve this, because honestly, I see myself playing this a bunch just to enjoy this track and with this new mechanic, if it was worth it. At the moment, unfortunately, it's just not worth it. So even watching the ad for an additional 6, it's not all that worth it. So I'm not gonna do it. I'm kidding, I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it just for science. But yeah, like I said, I just don't really think that this is actually worth the time of day to do this. While you can just, you know, get the pumpkins in a different way. Now, that is not me saying that I want a ton of pumpkins to show in the track. What I would actually like is just that when you pick one of the good pumpkins, instead of giving you 1, it gives you 5 or 10. 10 may be too much, or maybe not, I don't know. But just not 1. It is to me a little bit lacking sense that the payout of or rather the reward, you can get more pumpkins from watching the ad than what you got actually on the track, you know? That is the thing that I have a bit of a situation with, but anyway. And obviously, if you do want to get these rewards, obviously you do need to set up a good lap time and whatnot. In that case, ignore all the pumpkins and just go in a straight, you know, how do they say it? Beeline towards the ending, to the finish line. Jesus Christ. Now, since we have already a bunch of pumpkins, might as well check this whole thing. So, for example, I did say that I wanted to get, well, this car I don't own, might as well get it. Just let's see the claiming process of this thing. There it is. My car has been claimed. There's my animation. Let's go. I actually had been thinking of buying this car for tokens, but hey, I'll buy it for this. It's fine. So there you go. My car is acquired. I have one more to the collection. Let's go. 341. Nice. And there it is. So now it's gone. I wonder if I exit it. Oh yeah, it just says, oh, okay, I was wondering if that was gonna switch for a master key, but no, I guess. Otherwise, you could get a ton of master keys. Okay. Excuse me, that's fair. But I might actually end up getting some master keys for Class A, because there's a couple of cars from the master keys that I don't own. But I wanted to have a look at this thing. Let's buy one, because I want to see if the price changes. And there it is. And yay. All right. Like I said, the chances for you to get something good over here are insanely low, but I'm kind of glad to see that the price doesn't seem to change, so I can buy another one, and again, whatever I get, right? And that counts. Yeah, no, the price seems to stay the same. Okay, that's kind of good, because once again, with the, was it 1800 that I got from the multiplayer currency, a bit of math later, with the 1800 that I got from the from the multiplayer currency, I can buy basically 40 of this. So you know what? That might actually, I mean, of course, if you don't spend on anything else, but that might actually get me close if this is gonna, if that thing over here refreshes every 3 days, that means there's 5 in total that I can, 5 of these that I can do in the duration of this event, which is 15 days. So that would be 40 times 5, that's what, 200? So I would be able to get 200 of this in the duration of this event. So there you go. Once again, the rewards over here are not the most fantastic, but with 200, I would actually be able to make it over here. So, keep that in mind. Like I said, this is premium currency that you don't get usually. So, and if you push it a bit further by getting more with the ads and whatnot, you might even make it over here. But then again, you would be given up on claiming stuff over here. So there you go. That is the Trick or Treat event. Jesus Christ. Now, I wanted to have a look over here at the recharge because we also got this other screen over here. A pretty cool thing that could work as a wallpaper about the Halloween top-up event. So this top-up event, which is the recharge event, is specific to the Halloween season and whatnot. You can see it over here. Now, how does this work? Okay, well, I'll try to explain it the best way that I can in making it clear. For anybody that knows the VIP system from the olden days of Asphalt 8, that's what this is, just temporary. But if you don't know anything about it, the way that this works is that you're going to be able to get some rewards from here, the mere purchases with real money that you make in the game. This is specifically for people paying with real money. So over here you do get a free reward, which is a super basic one. What is that? Yeah, some 5-minute boosters, whatever. That's just like, hey, here it is, claim some stuff. From here onwards, if you want to get some more rewards, you actually need to be spending money in here. You can get some currency, master key for class D. How much do you have to spend in order to get to the best rewards? Okay, I should probably have gone a little slower, right? Some currency, how much is that? That's 350,000. That's 75,000. Wow, it went from higher to lower. 500,000. You can get also 1,500 tokens, a class C master key, 2 million fusion coins, class B master key. How much is that? 300 vouchers. That's okay, decent enough. That's a lot of points though. Then we got over here class A master key. How many of this? 3 direct upgrades, some more vouchers, 700. Class S master key, and finally, how many of this? 5 direct upgrades. Now, here's the deal about this. You do need to spend a lot of money in order to make this progress. And since you're limited to only 14 days, that's where the pressure it's applied in that sense. Because I did say earlier that I'm gonna get my, yes, I'm going to go for it. Absolutely. Now, this is in theory, what is this? $20, right? In theory. So for $20, you get 160. So that means that to get 1,600, that's $200 for 160 points, right? No, excuse me, for 1,600. What's the maximum? 79. So that would be what, like 4 times that? 3,000, 6,000. No, it's more than that. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm doing this correctly, we said that 1,600 of those points, it's what? $200, right? And 1,600 times 5, it's 1,800. So it's basically this. So that would be $200 times 5. You need to spend about $1,000 in order to get all the rewards. Now, I know what you're thinking. I know how this works. We've talked about this before. Like, I'm not gonna pay $1,000 just to get this. This is absolutely horrendous. Well, once again, keep in mind that you're not paying at whatever amount of money in order to get these rewards. You're making purchases in the game. You're getting what you're getting from those purchases, and then on top of that, if you reach certain milestones, you're gonna get the reward. So for example, like I said, I'm gonna get my Senna GTR because I can't help it. I need to get it, right? So let me make this purchase. And give it a second. Give it a second. There it is. Oh yeah, baby! Now I am the proud owner of a Senna. And here it is. It shows you your progress in the top-up event. So once again, my interest was purchasing my car with the money and whatnot. This is what I got from that purchase. The rewards on the top-up event are just extras extras for spending in whatever it is that you're spending. So once again, it is, whoa, it disappeared. Where did it go? Excuse me, game, where am I supposed to get my stuff? It should be around here to top up. All right, let me do a restart. Okay, one restart later, and there it is again. Okay, there you go. So now I do have some rewards that I can claim from there by having purchased some stuff. So I can claim some of my... Hey, would you let me click on this, please? All right, give it a second. Oh, you can claim all. Oh, that's neat. I don't have to click in. No, I'll click one by one to make it more interesting. All right, let's give it a second. It was more like a minute, but there we go. So yeah, now not only I got my Senna GTR, I also get to claim some stuff over here. Now, as I always say, I'm never advocating for anybody to spend money in this game. I'm not asking, oh, go for it, or this is fantastic. No. I'm just showing you what it is. And in my case, because I wanted to get that car anyway, well, might as well. Now I got some stuff from this thing. Ooh, look at that. Oh, and by the way, did you notice that I finally broke into the 100 million fusion coins? I'm gonna start spending now, because I just wanted to get here to be like, oh, I did it. But yeah, I need to spend because I want to upgrade some stuff and whatnot. But yeah, there you go. So I wouldn't say that it's worth to be like, oh, I need to spend, how much did I say? $1,000 in 14 days in order to get all of this stuff. No, I don't think you should. It's just that if you're making purchases anyway, and you can get some additional stuff from making those purchases, but that's basically it. Now that I own the Senna GTR, well, oh man, I'm so happy. I wanted this car so bad when it was Treasure Rush. Now I have it for way cheaper than a Treasure Rush, so that's dope. And I'm gonna start doing some videos MP tuning this thing, because man, there's gonna be MP tunes for 1410, 1500, 1590, 1680, and 1770, and eventually I'll pro it out. So if you want to see that, let me know in the comments. 𝐓𝐫𝐞𝐚𝐭, I want to see you make all of the MP tunes for this car. No, all of the MP tunes videos for this car. First person to post it gets the paint. You know how this works, right? So yeah, I just wanted to go through all of these things. I know this was a long video, but I really want to go in depth into having a look at all of these little things and do my best to explain it in the way that we see it. Once again, we're still going to be waiting in 5 days or so for this to change, these rewards to change, and we'll see. Maybe there will be better rewards, maybe there will be worse rewards, I don't know. Get what you can, while it's there. That's all for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.